So today I'm going to teach you how to tame the Pyromane, and the first step is locating your wallet and pulling out 5 currency. For me, it was €5. For you, it might be different. Yeah, this is a premium creature, and if you want to access it, you actually have to pay for it. So, yeah, I don't know. Take from that what you will. If you like the idea of this guy and you want to support the game further, then go ahead and do that. But, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will have major issues with this. Yeah, so anyway, how do you actually find them? Well, you find them pretty much anywhere here on the lava island, I've noticed, but I've definitely found quite a few of them around the red ob. There's one right there, and then there's another one further over there. And to actually tame these guys, you're going to need to extinguish the flames by either waiting for it to rain or bringing them to a water source. A river or just the ocean will work. Anything that is actually classed as water in the game will be perfect for it. So yeah, first thing is definitely make sure that you have some form of decent weapon on you, because you will need to damage it once you get those flames extinguished. And then the other thing is probably some good armor would help too, because just bear in mind, this guy is pretty much cloned from the Shadowmane, which means that he is very, very dangerous. So yeah, we're gonna bring either this one or another one down to the water. So maybe your best bet is to actually have a pretty good tame with you as well, so you can basically survive all the fire and death. Okay, so this is totally the same one, I promise. Yeah, so now we've got it extinguished. As you can see, no longer on fire. What we need to do now is to actually damage it until it roars, and then we need to mount onto it. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm in single player. I don't really feel the need to be taking damage and dying. There we go. Boom. So we've just damaged it a little bit, and now we're basically mounted onto it. So what we got to do now is we need to run around and essentially like fight creatures, and you'll see that we're setting them on fire, and when we kill them, we're actually going to be harvesting their flames. You can also do it manually, but as you can see, we've already got like 10% right there. Unfortunately, some of these raptors are pretty high level, and yeah, let me just continue to fight through all these guys here. They are very, very sore. We've already lost a bunch of health, but there we go. We gain it back through the flames. So yeah, you kill creatures, your guy will harvest the flames off of the dead bodies, and that's essentially how you're gonna do it. So a lot easier to tame than an actual Shadowmane, but yeah, I guess the one thing is you're gonna need to be able to find some creatures. I saw you right there. Hello. Probably these two actually will do it, and then yeah, there we go. So it says left control, and then it's kind of hard to read that, but I think it says left click. There we go. Nice. So that is a Pyromane. Now, bear in mind, that was a 130, and I don't believe that I have crazy boosted stats on my single player. So yeah, I mean, not incredibly hard to do if you've got a lot of creatures to actually kill, and when you actually kill something, that timer gets reset back to 30 seconds. So it's not as harsh as let's say the Karch, which is kind of similar to that. So yeah, anyway, that is a 130. Stats wise, pretty nice. It actually does also have basically like a natural armor, just like the Shadowmane. You'll notice a lot of similarities, and it's kind of unfortunate that it was essentially just masked off of a Shadowmane. I still do think it's a really cool creature, but I can definitely see a lot of people having major issues with this being a new premium creature when it's not built from the ground up, because yeah, there's a lot. So first of all, here's all the attack animations. So very, very similar. It's not as powerful as the Shadowmane, I wouldn't say, because the Shadowmane's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, it's still pretty cool either way. So a couple things that you can do with it. First of all, you can put it to sleep. Doesn't have the same as sleeping animation as the Shadowmane. I'm pretty sure that one walks in a circle and then lays down, so that's kind of different, right? I think. Then the next thing is you can actually turn it into a little shoulder pet, which is a very interesting mechanic. So there we go. We've got like a little pocket-sized version of it, and we can put that little guy onto my shoulder, and yeah, we can essentially just run around. Once we harvest up some flames, I can actually have it shoot flamethrowers off of my shoulder, which is kind of amazing. But for the moment, let's go ahead and just hop back on. So I'm holding down R to access its inventory, or like I guess it's radio bar right here, so you can re-enable the AI attack right there. So you will need to do that. And then obviously right here we've got the ride option, so we can essentially just turn it directly from a shoulder pet into something that I'm riding. Even if I'm running or falling or whatever, you could just do that on the fly, which is kind of crazy. So let me just go ahead and get up the rest of the controls. There we go. So we can also just turn it into a shoulder pet. Control and then C does that, and it puts it directly onto your shoulder. Control C, when it's on your shoulder, doesn't actually put it back out. You will need to hold down R. At least from my knowledge, I don't think that there's any other way of actually doing that. So yeah. Now, to show off all the attacks and everything, I do need to harvest some flames. So let me go ahead and not fight that Alpha Carno. Something different, please. Don't want to end up dying to that guy. Let me just fight some raptors right here. So they are unfortunately alpha boosted. So as you can see, we're killing some stuff. We're getting some flames, which is great. You can also actually set things on fire and then harvest the flames. So it's control and then right click. There's a lot of like different kind of abilities and stuff that you're going to have to try and memorize with these guys, honestly. So let's just harvest the rest of those. It's not allowing me to do it. Never mind. Let's just kill the Rex instead. There's the Alpha Carno in for a little fight with me, and I don't want to have to deal with them. So let me just run out of here. There's another one right there killing some stuff. I wonder, can I harvest the flames from his stuff? I don't think I can. Yeah, let me just run away from all of this like craziness and everything, and just show you over here where it's nice and quiet. So a couple of the abilities, we've got Flame Boost, which essentially just kind of boosts it up and makes it go on fire if you've got no more flame around your creature. We have the, let's see, Flame Leap, which is right click, and it essentially just dives really far forward usually. I don't know why that was such a wimpy jump, but yeah, it just dives forward after turning itself into a flame. Let me try and show you that. One sec. Let me just get some more flame. There we go. Okay, we're fighting with another one. We just run away again. This is kind of crazy. So we're gonna jump and then do the flame jump, and there we go. We went really far that time actually. So yeah, pretty cool. We've got the Flame Trail, which essentially just leaves a little flame kind of I guess trail right behind you. You could spell out your name, but you could also just burn things that are chasing you, which definitely could be quite useful. Yeah, I think that kind of ability could be kind of a little bit overpowered. I don't know. I mean, just being able to light everything on fire that's chasing you is definitely kind of crazy. I mean, here, let me try it out real quick. Let's just have these guys follow me. They're going to get set on fire. There we go, yeah. And can I actually absorb those flames then? Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, let's set you on fire and fight you again. Try and kill that scorpion. I'm finding a lot of high-level creatures on this map, actually. I feel like we're going to have a really fun time with the series, because it definitely doesn't feel like island levels, even though I've always had pretty good luck. I don't want to have to fight you, bro. Please don't make me fight you. All right, let's try and do another flame leap. Ooh, just get away from this dude. So basically what this creature is it's essentially just the Phoenix and a Shadowmane made a baby, and then that baby made a baby with a Ferox, and that's how you make the Pyromane. Kind of crazy. It's a really cool creature, but you know, I feel like a lot of people are gonna hate on it because, of course, it is a premium creature. You know, you don't have to buy it, but at the same time, it's all that FOMO. That's kind of what it is, and I guess that's what they're kind of betting on. The one thing that annoys me about the idea of this happening is I think it really just screams, we're kind of out of money and please help us. So I guess if you want to be playing ARK for the future, you might need to buy things like this, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. One thing I do have to say is I do actually have a bunch of keys for this. I think 11 keys in total. So I might be doing a giveaway over on my Twitter when you're still watching this. So go over to my Twitter and check it out. If you're watching this way past the date, then probably not. But yeah, that is the Pyromane. Oh my god, I went really far that time. Let me actually try to, let's see. Yeah, we can pick him up by just holding down R as well, actually. Cool. So let's go ahead and just put you onto aggressive. And then, yeah, as you can see, he's breathing fire off of my shoulder at this baby Rex. That's absolutely insane. Look at this little guy. It's just so silly. Oh my god. There we go, we got him. Oh, and by the way, there's also a male and female version. As you can see, the male's got more like kind of a mane of flames, and then the females pretty much just got like the mohawk. Definitely like the male more for sure. All right, let's hop back on, and I want to show you one more thing. You can actually run through lava with this guy. You're not going to take any form of damage. He's probably immune to all forms of fire as well. So yeah, that is really, really cool. honestly, you know, it's a cool creature. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna use it a lot in the series, but yeah, I don't know. Take from this what you will. You know, you don't have to buy it, but again, it's all that FOMO. That's what they're betting on, unfortunately. But either way, though, guys, that is the Pyromane. If there's anything else that this creature does that I have not talked about in this video, then let me know. By the way, it does cook meat. It does not make wood into charcoal, and it does not make metal into ingots, by the way. I have tested that. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it, and I'll catch you in the next video, which is probably going to be episode 1 of our brand new series.